insult I get often online is, oh, your facial hair or beard. Even when I'm fully shaved, the haters will hate on me because of my facial hair. But here's the thing, I owe nobody my femininity.
Trans women don't owe you femininity.
Women don't owe you femininity. Like, you do know that, right? Like, there's more than one way to be a woman. Like, y'all keep trying to fit us into these perfect little boxes, and I'm sure a lot of you will say, us? You're not a woman. I don't care what you think.
I'm a couple years into this trans woman thing, and I've come to the conclusion that there's like a lot of stuff that I could learn how to do to make myself appear more traditionally feminine, but I don't really give a fuck. You can see your 5 o'clock shadow. Fucking cool, dude. I knew about it. I knew about it when I woke up, and I made the active choice to not fucking shit.
Let me tell you something. As a trans woman, you do not own your femininity to anybody.
I need y'all to get it through your head that Lily Tino doesn't owe you femininity, and nor does any other fucking trans woman.
That's such a weird thing to say to someone. Be softer, be more feminine. How about lick on my nuts?
Trans people on. I'd like to see the perspectives of other trans people on this one. My goal is not to pass.
I have a really complicated relationship with passing. Passing doesn't fit into that equation as much anymore.
So I wanted to make a video about the cultural script, trans women don't owe you femininity. I have heard that script many times, as I'm sure you have. But the point that I am making here today is that these men are actually having the height of privilege. Being a woman is something they can opt into and participate in as much or as little as they would like at any time. Women cannot opt into or out of our oppression based on our physical circumstances. The women in Afghanistan being sold in child marriages, not being allowed to drive, not being allowed an education, not being allowed a vocation, not being allowed in public without a male chaperone. This is not something they can opt into or out of. When women could not vote, when we couldn't have bank accounts, when we couldn't own property, this was not something we could opt into or out of. It doesn't matter how feminine we are or how unfeminine we are. That doesn't matter. We are oppressed regardless of how feminine or not feminine we appear. So our oppression remains constant. However much we choose to participate in cultural prescriptions of femininity, these men are not oppressed. They are experiencing the height of privilege. It is a privilege to be able to purchase things that cosmetically alter your body. That is a privilege. Even if you get surgery that is covered by insurance, it is a privilege to be able to have the time to take off of your job to go get that surgery, to recover from surgery. It is a privilege that you get to opt in or out at your choice. So, please do not feel sorry for these men. These men are not special. They are privileged men choosing at will how much they would like to participate or not participate in things typically prescribed to women. That is a choice that they are making. But my boundaries around my body, that is a line that I am drawing in the sand. I don't care what choices you have made as a man. I don't care how much you participate or choose not to participate. That is your choice, and all of your choices are your responsibility. You are not special. You are a man like any other man, and like any other man, you do not belong in female spaces. And like any other man, if you choose to violate the boundaries of women and girls, I will be here calling you out.